Hey guys, so yesterday I got a chance to see a preview of the new Superman movie, and I just figured I would take a moment and just give you a quick spoiler-free review of it. Now, I know all the cool kids did that yesterday out of the theater reactions, but I really just wanted to take a moment and just really think about what I watched and just kind of give you some real, honest, thoughtful feedback on it. So here goes. Um, the movie is pretty good. Um, Not what I expected, and definitely not as serious as I had hoped it would be, but it's definitely a comic booky movie, probably the most comic book movie that we've had in a long time. Almost to the point where it sort of borders on camp. There's like a lot of humor in it, but none of that humor is misplaced. It's just got a little bit of a sillier tone to it, a little more humorous tone. Now, that said, I think the cast is really great here. I think David Corenswet makes a great Superman. I really like his approach, particularly in terms of making Superman feel more human, more like us. Not so much flawed, but just giving him real emotions and really making him less stoic, less godlike, if you will, and more of just like a regular guy from like a small town who just happens to have these powers. I think Nicholas Holt makes a pretty good Lex Luthor. Rachel Brosnahan was perfect as Lois Lane, probably the best Lois Lane we've had since Margot Kidder. The whole cast was phenomenal, but I think the real MVP here is Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific. I mean, he literally stole every scene he was in. He was absolutely fantastic, not only in the way he delivered his lines, but in the fight scenes. Particularly, there's one fight scene in particular that I'm thinking of right now that I don't want to give you any spoilers, but it really shows you why Mr. Terrific is so badass and why we should respect him a lot more than those of us who read comics do. I think that I would watch a Mr. Terrific movie. If it was just him, I would watch that movie all day. Crypto is fantastic in this movie. I really thought that having the super dog in the movie was kind of gonna ruin the movie in some way, but he actually kind of makes the movie, like kind of sets the tone, and really brings a lot of joy, a lot of good funny moments, a lot of good memorable moments. But I would say overall, I would give this a 3 out of 5. It's not my favorite Superman movie, but I really did enjoy this quite a bit. I wish I could tell you a little bit more than that, but you'll just have to see it on Friday or sometime this weekend whenever you get a chance. And speaking of that, I am going to be doing a spoiler discussion on Nerd Cage Live along with Jay St. G and apparently one of my favorite content creators, Robert Meyer Burnett. So if you're not doing anything on Monday evening, check us out on YouTube, Nerd Cage Live. Be there, be square.